This is it. This is the last round, and I was also thinking during the game, oh my god, this is the last round. What will I do? I even have black against a lower rated opponent, but I mean, usually I'm okay with having black, to be honest. Mm. I played against a guy. He is from Kazakhstan, he said, and he speaks Russian. So I said like, oh, he's even Russian. Russians are good at chess or something. And I'm not sure why, but he was playing very, very quickly. And usually what happens is when my opponent plays quickly, I try to play quickly as well, which is not exactly the right policy. Um, so let's see what happened. D4. I wasn't even sure what I was gonna play. I just played knight f6 and looked around. And he played the London system. Bishop f4. I just thought, okay, I'm just gonna go for the main line here. d5. h3. c5. So now I'm really... so he played basically all of his moves he played instantly without even writing down what I was doing. e3. Knight c6. Of course h3 is actually kind of a strange move, but yeah, normally white would play knight f3 at some point, but c3, queen b6. It's very standard, attacking the pawn. Queen c2 he played, after which I have bishop f5. Of course, he can't take this because I have still the pressure on. b2 and then the rook. Queen b3, c4. He took my queen immediately, which is kind of a bad move here because I have a ready-made plan here of pushing my pawn. And maybe take on c3, maybe push forward to b3 depending on how he reacts. So this is a position that's kind of known to be better for black already. So I thought, okay, I can just go for this, whatever. Knight bd2, b5. And I mean, yeah, I don't want to be mean, but this was a really bad move, b4. So just for clarity's sake, after a3, I still have b4 because if he takes, then I have knight b4, and the rook is pinning the pawn. So this is very good for me already. And of course, this pawn here is very well protected, and e4 is impossible because I'm controlling e4 too many times. So this would have been a very good position for me. b4, however, is much worse even. So rook a3, simply attacking c3, and of course at some point I will come with my other rook and will attack a2 as well. So all of these pawns are under attack. Rook a3, knight e2, e6. You can you should still imagine both of us kind of blitzing out these moves as if we were still deep in preparation, but that didn't happen. So g4 he played, bishop d3, obviously not a bad square for this bishop. And now after knight c3, I just decided to take this, and of course no, sorry, I'm messing up the... no, this is correct. Of course, I could take this, but I just thought I need a little bit more than this. Knight e4, so attacking the pawn. And I actually had this my next move in mind as well, so I was pretty sure he's gonna do this. And now I just played knight b4. After about 30 seconds of thought, I just figured out, oh yeah, this totally works. So he can't take this. if he takes this, then, well, first of all, I have 2 pawns now, but second of all, I'm winning a whole rook back. I was looking for a mate here, I couldn't find one. There isn't one, actually. I just need to take the rook, and it's not a one-way street. I can actually come back. Yeah, I mean, apparently I can't do both arrows to both sides, but the main point is that I can just come back to d3, and worst case scenario, he wins a pawn. But yeah, so, and of course, even above and beyond this exchange that I won, I still have the active rooks, and yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, I mean, I'm totally winning here, but this didn't happen, so I took on b4, and he didn't take back. He thought, I'm just gonna do this little intermediate move, and now it's gonna go worse for me, which, I mean, it kind of blew up in his face, you know, no offense. But I just, yeah, check. And another check. I'm forking both of his. I'm really sorry, but it's such a funny position. And I mean, this game was worth the price of admission in and of itself. So, knight ef2 check. So this is the kind of move that you don't often make. Knight ef2 check, and both of his rooks are now en prise. King d2, and now actually I took the wrong rook, so knight c1 is cleaner, but let's just go on with the game. Knight h1, and now he started playing well, actually. So knight c2, I just thought, okay, I'm just gonna come back. Bishop g3, I thought, okay, whatever. I didn't realize that what he's trying to do, so knight g1, short castle, and now king e2. So now this knight is trapped. But I have another little trick here up my sleeve. So not rook a2, and so if he takes, I can just take his rook, and I will take the c3 pawn. So his pieces are so bad. I mean, all of his pieces. And I will just make a queen. So that should be enough to win. Knight a2. So this didn't happen. Rook a2. Again, the whole game here. So the whole game lasted 32 moves. We're at move 22 now, and the whole game I think lasted like half an hour, which is like really fast for chess. So we were all basically just blitzing out moves, and sometimes we would like calculate a bit. But yeah, this rook a2 also, again, I just played in like 2 minutes or something. No, much less than 2, I guess. But yeah, so rook a2, he decided, okay, he's just gonna do a little bit of intermezzo stuff. King e2, rook a2, rook d2. So I thought, that's great, but now I can just kind of give this check. He can't take the knight because I would take the rook. So he came back, and now I just thought, okay, whatever. Now I can come out with my knights. Rook b3 check. Sorry, knight b3 check. King c2, and now I thought, oh, wait a second, now I can't come back with my knight because he can just take, and then the king can take this knight. But what I realized was, oh, wait a second, I have another trick. So this is the third or fourth trick this game. Rook a8. So he just realized, oh, he can't really do anything, so he just took, and I skewered the bishop. king d1, rook f2, and now I'm attacking this bishop as well, and after king e1 I have bishop h4. And after this actually I have a mate, a force mate, which I didn't find during the game, so the force mate goes rook g2. If he comes here, then rook h2, and whatever he does, what? How is this made? Ah, yeah, so whatever he does, I have knight d2 made. So I should have found this. And if he goes further, then I have, well, of course this is already quite strong, but yeah, so apparently it goes something like this, and now finally I will manage to mate him. So this is the mate. So I didn't go for this, which is kind of a pity. So it would have been really cool to mate him something like this. And yeah, I mean this is a very easy variation. So the only thing you need to calculate is this rook h2 move, and now knight d2 is impossible to prevent. I didn't do that. I took on f3 with check, king d1, and I took on e3 without check, but yeah, knight f3 and just bishop e7. And he, believe it or not, resigned. So he resigned, and this was the game. Fun game. Too bad that I didn't find a mate, but yeah, I just played a bunch of funny moves here. So not to boast or anything, but yeah, I mean he clearly wasn't in the best shape here, but it's still fun to watch how badly it went. So there was this knight b4 move. Then there was this double fork. Then there was this fork. And then there was this skewer. So it's kind of like a tactical alphabet stuff, and I kind of found it fun to be able to calculate this stuff. Of course, these are very short variations, but it was fun to go through them so quickly. And my opponent was a good sport here. He just said, yeah, well played and whatever, and then he just left. But no, he wasn't really upset. I mean, when I played bishop b4, knight b4, he started laughing and saying like, "Oh my God, it's so lost," and whatever. So that was fun, and the people around us also enjoyed the game. Although, yeah, probably I was a bit rude at some point, but my opponent seemed to be a good sport. So yeah, so it's kind of a funny game, and it almost is kind of made up for the whole weekend, which all in all was a reasonably big disappointment. Although I played some good games as well, so don't know what to say. Stuff to learn for sure. Stuff to take heart from, yeah, I think also. So I think in general my calculation wasn't so bad, and this easy quick variations I managed to play quite well. So I don't know if I still have that. No, this is the different game. So for example, that game where I just I could fork his queen, I saw it immediately, and this one I saw all of these little tactics I saw immediately. So that's definitely something cool, I think. So yeah, so overall not a too bad tournament, but also worse than I would have liked to play overall. And that's about it, I think. I mean, it's at some point, these generalities are also not so useful. Just playing better moves would be useful, of course. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. This is definitely my favorite game out of the 7. But yeah. Yeah. Thanks a lot. See you around.